Discover Rhode Island presents the Small Business Initiative, brought to you by the generosity of the Anchor Auto Group of North Smithfield. Now, let's meet the owner of Gingersnaps Bakery in Lincoln.
I was the nerd of the family, and I had an interest in all things science-y. I loved experimenting. I was always very curious about the outcomes of things. So I used to get caught mixing anything together that I could possibly find in the house. So much so that my parents had to take away cleaning products from me because I was mixing probably flammable and combustible things together. So they did kind of have to push me out of the cleaning supplies and get me into the kitchen where I had some safer products to use. So I applied to Johnston Wales, and that was it. I toured one school, applied to one school, and my parents were like, "You're sure? You're sure? Only this school?" And I was like, yeah. I always joke with everybody saying that I feel like I learned a lot of what I wanted to do by learning what I didn't like. So scratch baking was top of my list. I knew it was going to be the very hard route, and it was going to be the painstaking route and the expensive route. I won't sacrifice it. We bake from scratch every day. I don't want you to walk in here and not recognize anything in our case. I think everything is very approachable. It's brownies, it's cookies, it's cupcakes, it's, cakes, pies, all of that stuff that feels, I think everybody has a good memory connected to one of those things. And when you come in, I want you to feel comfortable, welcome. It was important to have a community neighborhood vibe so that people want to come here and kind of make us their bakery. I love that we're in the business of happy, it's hard to walk in here and be mad. So I think that for me, being part of celebrations and being part of milestones, that's the best part about the job. So we hit 1 year in January of 2020, and 2.5 months later, the world shut down. It was really scary. All of our orders canceled, weddings canceled. Luckily, people were desperate to celebrate anything. I made a cake for a dog, because everyone was like, it's the dog's half birthday. Let's do something. And I'm like, you know what? It's terrible out here. I don't blame you. Decorating cakes and being able to have that creative freedom to do things is just where I feel the most comfortable and I feel the most excited. So I love doing that, and wedding cakes are my tip top. I love making wedding cakes. But to actually produce and bake, I actually really love making macarons, our French macarons, which are a love-hate relationship, I guess you can say, because they are so tedious, and you can do one thing wrong. You can look at them wrong and they don't come out right. I do hear all the time from people, they say, well, you love what you do. You must not work a day in your life. No, I work harder now than I've ever worked in my life, actually, because you care so much. And although it comes with so much stress and it comes with so much anxiety, I wouldn't pick any other job.